Hi guys, welcome to GhArticles TV again. My name is Ishu Chawe, the social media president, and we are going into what they go on this week. It's Monday, but what they go on from last week enter this week. So we want to bring you the fresh news following the Black Sherif issue, the contract issues with management and the back and forth and everything. Last Friday, Debra interviewed one of the team members of his management, the management he's having issues with. Debra interviewed him. He called himself the business manager of that particular management. Everything he said, right? Everything he said. It's in the video. We did one video before this one. It's a full story. If you want to know what has been happening with Black Sherif for the past week, I want you to go back to our video. It will be on the card. It will be shown up there. You go to that video. You make sure you understand the story before you come to this one, because the guy in question, who is Madonna, who is the personal manager for Black Sherif before they met this management, Madonna has come out to speak on Hits FM. And what is he saying? He's saying that this particular management that is going around saying that, okay, they making it look like they brought Black Sherif into the limelight, like they did this, they did that for Black Sherif, they bought a house, they bought 6 cars for Black Sherif, like we reported last week, is a lie. So according to Madonna, they met Snap, who is the investor in this whole case. He is the invisible investor in this whole case, saying that Snap only met Black Sherif after, this was after second sermon, not the remix, second sermon itself, after they've shot the video, released the song and everything. It was then after that they met Snap, and Snap gave them a place to stay, in which place was where Snap was also staying. That's Snap's own house with his guys and I think a few of Black Sherif's guys. He admitted that he used some of Snap's cars, but it's not like for them, purposely for them, you understand? And he was also saying that when we talk about like the management aspect of everything, like they were doing everything before Snap. So Snap basically only gave them a place to stay and some cars to use. And then because the video they shot recently, the remix with Burna Boy, was paid for by Empire, who is at the center of this whole controversy that they are paying Black Sherif $15,000 for 15 years, a 15-year distribution deal.
Me question no. Mati say on the financier omuntem apai eyampa.
Yeah, financier.
Yes, black financier. Snap. Your friend is Snap.
Snap.
Yes.
Snap. Yeah, he came on board as an investor some months ago. That's after second sermon.
Oh.
And Snap back on board as an investor.
After second sermon.
Yeah, after second sermon was shot and released, answer Snap back on board as an investor.
All right, now so far DM potia why am a blacko sisi am for ka say blacko ye ungrateful. DM na Snap I am a blacko.
I mean Snap the investment call ye jumani years because they shall say my share too much. Say if you remember I told you that we met Snap or we started working with Snap after second sermon, and after second sermon, the only project we've released is the second sermon remix. And no company, it was financed by Empire. The Empire never found. And you know, ever since I ended Snap age Macrano, and the investment in Kuwait money yet. But of course, Oba and Niama Kakrebi, of my accommodation. He didn't buy a house as they say he bought a house. On only fear team and the artist chain. But even in that house, the Sherif was there with Snap and the boys. When I say the boys, I mean Sherif's team. No meaning only Omuyejima answer Oshia Snap. You understand?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not to see back. So the house has snapping there, Sherif and his team. I was in the house myself, and I snapping down for 4 being to her.
Contract no mo financier no or investor no the position your investor or as in or it's going to bring money for you to do the work.
It was going to bring money for us to do the work.
That was
we were already doing the work before we met him.
You were already doing the work.
Before we met him.
But with the information we heard was that it's like he rather raised Blacko to the top, and it's like Blacko wants to escape. That's the information we gathered.
Then if you know me very well, and if you know Black Sherif very well, you would know. The media knows. Ghana knows how Black Sherif shuts up to fame. Every media house that we've been to, everybody that has spoken to Blacko for business, everybody it has been association. It has been me, and I call no everything so. As me, and Blacko rising to the top has been me and the boys working this thing from the very beginning to how far it has gotten to now. When we were trying to put him at the top, he wasn't there. We didn't even know him at that time. He came in the picture after second sermon.
So this is what Madonna said, right? And the other video we did, this is what they are also saying. Right, so I want to ask, who is actually telling the truth? Did they meet the investor, the invisible investor? Did they meet him before? They didn't meet Snap before this whole thing started, or they really met Snap after second sermon? And if they met Snap after second sermon and Snap only gave them a place to stay and some cars to use for their in and out, then what is this whole fuse about? Because we want to understand what is happening. We want to really get it. This party is saying this party is saying that, and now Empire is at the center of the whole thing. We are yet to hear from Black Sherif himself. We are yet to have a reaction from him. But until then, this is what's going on. This is what they're going for Ghana. See you next episode. My name is GhArticles, the social media president, and what they go on.
Rocking it.